Hey guys, oh, look at that. Anyway guys, so today, we are going to go to the creek. And by we, I don't mean my wife and I mean myself. I'm gonna go with a couple of friends today. She's opted not to come today, and that's okay.
My nose is still, you can still see all this, and then my chest has burn on it still, and it's just not good.
Oh,
So-
you can totally see it.
Yeah, no, you can see it so much. Yeah, so it's pretty bad for her, so she's opted not to come this time, which I think is I think that's a pretty fair deal. You gonna say hi to the camera? Oh, hi,
He
says.
just wants to rub on
Hi,
everything.
he says. Look at those claws.
It really hurts, I'm not gonna
Look
lie.
at those
Can't
claws.
even see in the camera.
Hey guys, alright, so we've come here, we've gotten Jacob, and we've gotten Joe. So Joe did show up. Joe, thanks for coming with us on our adventure. Do you have any diving gear, or are you just going to be swimming with us?
I got the mask and the sweet.
It's going to be so much fun. This water is going to be freaking cold. Alright, we're going up to the valley, and the valley is cold. It's all snow runoff, snow melt runoff, and it's gotten warm the last couple of days, so we're probably going to see a lot of that snow runoff. So it's going to be freaking cold. Anyway, guys, we're going to catch up with you there, so bye. All right, guys, so we are here now at Grasshopper Point, which is the place the locals go to all the time, right? We've been here all the time.
Yeah.
We love this place. Cliff jumping, which we probably won't do because of the freezing cold waters, but maybe, you never know. And, well, for us, diving, and there's some fishing too, so good stuff. We're going to go down into the water, show you the place. It's going to be fun. You'll love it. We're down here questioning our life choices at the moment. The water looks unbearably cold. I put my fingers in it. That's gross. Don't say that. And not that bad. Still cold. Still going to be frigid cold. I'll be able to get used to it. Jacob over here, he's a little bit skinnier than I am. Doesn't have quite as much insulation on his fat sweater. So he's probably going to be pretty cold.
Probably.
I'm going to be cold, but I'll get used to it. And sitting here in this sun, wow, it really actually kind of starts beating down. It's pretty hard feeling sun. But here's the waters. And yeah, Joe here doesn't know if he's going to get in. Joe, are you going to actually sit this one out? Are you going to hop in and really feel the cold between your knees? He's thinking about it. He might do it. He's crazy, just like we are. So it's going to work out pretty good. Like I said, my rule is regardless of how cold it is, I'm getting in. So they may not, but I am. And I'll let you know how much I suffer for it. It's going to suck, just like it did the last 2 times. But this time I'm with friends. So about half an hour in, we've decided, okay, well, it is finally time for us to get in the water. Jacob, of course, leads the charge, as he normally does in little nefarious things such as this. By nefarious, of course, I mean stupid and getting into the ice-cold water. The air temperature at this time is probably about 68, and I believe that the water temperature around this time is about 48. Quite a big difference. But, as you can see, he's led the charge to get in, and as you can see, I cannot allow myself to be shown up by this guy. So, I do the one thing that anybody would do in my situation. I double dare myself to get in. What else would you do? In any event, I start to get into the water and realize that I've made a horrible mistake, but for, of course, the views and, of course, in front of the judgmentful eyes of my friends, I must get in, as I have vowed to get in, and it would not be okay for me not to, regardless of how cold it is. So I slowly convince myself that yes, I must get inside. But that's okay. As I get further and further inside, deciding is becoming a lot easier. The one thing that I cannot bring myself to do is, well, jump in fully. But there can only be one to get all the way in first, and it was not going to be him. Yes, at this point, the entirety of my life flashed before my eyes, and I realized the huge mistake I had made. The cold pressed down upon my body like, well, imagine something really bad pressing upon your body. Like something really cold, just kind of overtaking the entirety of your body. Like water, flowing down a cold stream, rushing all over the course of your body. And by this point, of course, I also make the mention that I am in fact at this point a woman. as you know what they say about the cold. And of course, goosebumps have risen up all over my body. I feel like I really need to get out and cry. But for you, please enjoy some of this underwater footage, courtesy of me. I know, I didn't think about it. So guys, we were in this cold, frickin' frigid water. You got some of the video footage from under the water, saw fish, it was pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to another spot. And none of us are really convinced we want to get back in the water. Joe didn't get into the water in the first place. So he's probably not gonna get into the water. So unless I push him. I'm gonna push you, Joe. You're laughing over there. He doesn't know what's coming.
No, he doesn't.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead to the next spot and try to really convince ourselves to get back into that cold water. I did it once. I mean, I think that's the quota for the year, right? I think we're good. I've been walking for like 5 minutes. Hunger's already setting in. Thirst. Unbelievable heat of the sun bearing down on me through the trees. Not even a respite of shade in miles. It's desolate. My beard unoiled. I'm huffing it, guys. Really huffing it. Who even knows where civilization is now as I make my way through this untamed wilderness, unexplored, untouched by man. But even out here in the depths of the wilderness, guys, you still find remnants of mankind everywhere you go. You can't escape people. This would be a hopeful sign if I were anywhere else, guys, but I don't know if I'll ever see people ever again. What's up this way? I've been sitting here playing with this shoe and look what I found. He's just chilling there. Well, glad he didn't, try to kill me or anything. But we made it back. Look, civilization, humans. It was dark where I was, but I've made it through the brimstone. Tell me for real, guys, how long was I gone?
2 apples.
Brutal, 2 apples, man. It felt like at least 3, but here we go, it's 2 apples. Anyway, now we're trying to convince ourselves to get in the water. I don't know if we're going to do that. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for us today. And yeah, it was really cold. Sun's nice. So, oops. Well, that water is contaminated now. Anyway, we're going to sun dry here for a little bit, and then we're going to go home, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this place was a great place. A little bit warmer, like we weren't hurting so cold as we swam.
Yeah, that first one was bad. My face was hurting really good.
Yeah.
But here it was a lot better. Joe, what did you think of the water?
Freezing.
It was freezing. We all concur. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Joe.
Oh, hey, look at that. You made it to the end of the video. Good for you. Must have been a real slog to sit there and watch all that, but hey, you did it. Good for you. You know what else you should do? You should also hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell, so that way you are notified every time a new video is uploaded. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!